Hello, awesome people. Welcome to my channel and to the series where I'm showing you the way I'm learning how to do my gift product right in the comfort of my home. Okay, I'm still learning how to use this, so this is my first time of using it. There are so many little things that will first of all make you get started, and I think I should just let you know so that when you see it you will remember, oh, that they made that mistake and you don't want to make it. Okay, I've gotten the heat transfer paper that I was that I used for the first design I want to try out. This one, I got this one from Walmart. So I will see how it goes. If it works well, then I will just stick to this brand. This brand is called Horizon Group USA. Horizon Group USA. So I love starting from the easiest part of any learning in order for me to have success story fast. So I do not bother myself for now with the vinyl cutting machine because I have a basic knowledge of graphics. So the Inkjet Printer is the one I first of all wants to try out. So this is the heat transfer paper, and I went to the library section in my house. That is where my printer is, to print out what I wanted to put on my first product. So I've already chosen the blank that I want to use. Like I told you, I love soft t-shirt. So this one is American Apparel. American Apparel. This is for ladies. One thing that you need to put into account is if it is a unisex. If it is hell you are using for unisex, when it comes to ladies specific t-shirt, you have to go one size higher. So for unisex, this is large, and large is even loose on me, but with uh, ladies t-shirt I picked XL, and it's not as loose as even the unisex large. So you need to take that into account. One thing you also need to realize is you need to put into mind the blank that you want to use. This is the first one I printed, and after printing it out, I made this design in navy blue and red with a touch of white. After printing it out, I said, oh my god, the blank I wanted to use is navy blue. Navy blue will never show on navy blue. That would have been an accident. So I had to go back to the graphic software and redesign another one and change the navy blue to light blue. I just want to make something unique. As you know, if you are very observant, the graphic color that are being used on dark color is almost white, and black, and if it is on light t-shirts, people will use black. I just want to do something unique, something that will pop out from the rest of things that people have been seeing, so that it will catch attention as somebody that is coming to the market new. You don't want to do something that is fully saturated in the market. You just want to at least do something a little bit, different, not completely different, because you don't know how the market will react to it. And one more lesson I want to share with you. By the time I wanted to print, I had to go and do a demonstration, because I was saying, which side should I put in my printer? Which side will print out? Which side will not print out? Because unlike normal, printing paper that you have been using, you don't care about which side print out, which side doesn't print. The moment you load your papers, you just print. But it's not the same, because with each transfer paper, it is two papers stick together. So there is a side for your design ink to be printed on, and that one is matte. It is not glossy, it is matte finish. And there is another part which is a bit glossy, and the manufacturer of this e-transfer did something great by ruling the part that will be peeled away later. So you need to put that into consideration when you're doing. Another thing that mistake I made was my printing paper have papers. So by the time I load this inside, okay, this is how I load it inside the printing paper. One day I will show you how to do that. Now this is after dinner and my house is super busy. That area is noisy. It will give you a lot of background noise, so that's the reason why I do not bother to show you I'm doing the printing. But in another video I will show you how I design. The design software I use for this is Canva. They have a free version and they also have a pro version. However, I'm using a pro version. Then also, when you are printing out of Canva, you won't be able to print 300 dpi graphic out of that. How do I take my graphic to that high resolution? I'm using another software that work well like Photoshop, and that is called Inkscape. You have to download that one to your desktop. So that's what I use to make it into 300 dpi resolution. So I will put it on my t-shirt later. It's so funny, I made a mistake. Like, this is another design I made for Thanksgiving. Another thing you need to put in mind when you're doing graphic t-shirt design is the month you are in and what are the events that are going on in your part of the world. Like in October here, orange is significant. In the fall, orange is significant, so I make the flower to be 4 colors. Also, there is Thanksgiving coming in October for we that are in Canada, and in November for people in USA. So that's the inspiration behind this. You want, because you are blessed, you want to be thankful for all the blessings of God in our lives. So that's the inspiration behind this. By the time I was printing, I was now wondering, why is it not printing on the heat transfer paper? Why is it printing on just ordinary paper? Do you know the mistake I made? I did not remove all my normal paper out of the paper loader for the printer, and this one is on top of everything. And when printer is printing, printer pick the paper that is below and another one that is below, and I was really wondering, why is it not using my heat press paper? So put that in mind, put that in mind. So this video is becoming so long, I will have to pause it, and then in another video I will now show you how I'm going to put it on this blank t-shirt. Okay, for now, have a wonderful day, have a glorious day, stay strong, remember, small step count. Blessing. Bye. Hello, some people. Welcome back to the Mompreneur series. So now we need to get it done. We need to punch that perfection on the face and just do the first thing. Mind you, we are all learning together. This is the plug. I've already plugged it to the socket. Then at the back, I'm not sure if I showed you that. It's just like a sewing machine. The operation, the on, where you will on the machine when it's plugged is here. Then this is the circuit breaker, and this is the cord, electric cord. So that's that about the back. Yup. So can you imagine the heavy duty one are even more than 100 pounds? Oh, those ones will require two people to carry. Yeah. Now, for me to know the center, I think this will do me good by trying to make a kind of line in the center as if I'm folding the cloth, so that I'll be able to know the center of the machine. Some people load it. You see now, I can see the mark. Okay, I may try to do that. I've seen some people just place the fabric like this, and I've also seen some people opening it up to place the fabric. Maybe I should do that one first and see. They try to load the fabric like that, as if you are wearing a dress. Yeah. Yep. And the center, I'm trying to get the center. I'm trying to get the center. Okay. I love measuring, especially when one is starting out. You want to be sure, since this is 12-inch by 9-inch, so I know that this is the center. Okay, good. Is at the center. Okay, it's at the center. Then before placing the design, it's good to measure about 3 inches. You don't want design to start from here. You want, like 3 inches away from the design. That's what I've been doing with the one I've been sending, to the printing companies. Okay, so I will do like 3 inches away to place my design. Okay, then this is the design I want to use. I was told before placing the design, I need to iron. Okay, let me on yeah, I'm still learning. I have this here, so you need to let it be hot. Then the transfer paper has instruction. The pressure, the temperature, and the timing is important. This transfer paper requires 375 Fahrenheit temperature, and you need to hit press for 20 seconds. But it doesn't talk about pressure. It doesn't give me anything about pressure. Maybe it is medium pressure or light pressure or high pressure. However, maybe I will try to do the medium pressure to see how it goes. Then I was also told that I need to just press to remove wrinkles from the place where I'm going to. I'm not satisfied with the loading like this. Maybe I will do the other one where you just, by now this thing can be hot, so one need to be careful not to burn oneself. That's the difference between this auto clamp and the swing away. But if you don't have a lot of space, you cannot, it's not advisable to do that swing away if you don't have a lot of spaces actually, because you need to swing it maybe about 360 degrees away. Okay, I think I will do it this way. Yep. I hope it's not my perfectionism that is on the way right now. I'm just looking at where is the center. Maybe it was not sewn symmetrically. Okay, so we shall see. If it doesn't work well, I don't really know why it's like this. Oh, I think I will have to do something, use sewing marker. Next time I want to do, I'll just do sewing marker. I just don't like things wasting away. Even though I know this is my first time of doing this thing, I just don't like wasting things away. Then I need to press the mode to set the temperature. The temperature is at 375 actually. Oh, amazing. And now the time. Okay, how do I set the time? Time for 20 seconds. There is a plus sign. There's a plus sign for the time. Then the pressure, I don't know. I was told that the pressure has to be, that if you do it clockwise, let's check about the pressure to be sure. To do the pressure, there is one for clockwise and there is one for anti-clockwise that needs to be done. Okay, when I rotate it clockwise, pressure increase. When I counterclockwise pressure decrease. So let me decrease the pressure. Still learning. Now this is the design. I need to know how to place the design. I think it has to be like this. I was told not to mirror the image, so I try not to mirror the image. Oh, my 3 inches away. I've not been taken care of. You see, I'm not yet a pro. I'm not yet a pro. Okay. So pardon. I'm not yet a pro at all. Okay. Oh, there's a crisp at the bottom. Okay. I'll just advise, to save time, it's better to mark, the way you will mark clothes if you are sewing. Yep. I try to create allowance on the edges. Oh, one more thing. I was told that I need to cut off. Oh, thank God I remember. I need to cut off the white areas, because if I don't cut off the white areas in my design, that they may show in the design. That as much as I could, I should cut the white area away from the design. This reminds me of tracing when I was still teaching little children in Montessori. So I think that is what is needed here right now. I almost forget this one. And at the same time, I don't want to cut away important part of my design. Thanks for your patience. Now I've cut as much of the white space away. Now I need to separate the design from the liner. Carefully, it's very thin. My first printing by myself, not contracting it out. And you also know that there is a company that I'm thinking of using. They call them Transfer Express. That company will do all this thing ready for you. You just collect it and put the print. So this is our design. It depends on the transfer company. Some will tell you mm, some will tell you to hit press first. After that, you will now you hit press first. After that, you will now remove, the back peel. But company differ from one another, so I want to place it in a way that very challenging to know how symmetrical they are after I've already peel off every excess space. But we shall see how. Oh, now I know what is going on. By the time I redo this design, I forgot to download it as transparent. I still want to go ahead. Oh, I think no. I think no. Mistake happens. That's part of the learning. But instead of losing both this and the fabric, I better count my loss and just know this is the only one I'm losing. And thank God I've not placed the heat press on it. Now, originally when I make a design, all these white spaces you are seeing supposed to be transparent, and they're supposed to show the color of my blank, like you can see this now. But for that to happen, before you download your graphic, you have to download it as a transparent background. Transparent background will not have white space. All the white spaces you are seeing, it will not be there. It will not be there. So because it has white space, it has printed white instead of looking colorless. So I have to redo this design. That will not be tonight. Sorry about that. It's part of the learning process. I don't want it to be like this, where all this white are showing instead of the color of my fabric. So we need to pause. Hope you have been able to pick some things from what I've been doing, things that you can even do better. And if you have any suggestion, send it across to me. Be kind. And if you have already started doing some things about your business, your apparel business, then keep me posted. Let's learn together, let's grow together, let's make money together, and let those children know that it's possible. Mom is doing awesome things. Okay, thank you. God bless you. Bye.